Hello Libra and Libra Rising. Welcome to your April 2016 reading. This month is great because it marks the change of seasons. It doesn't matter where you live, there's going to be a shift in season. In the Northern Hemisphere, it's all about spring. And I wanted to take that energy that really propels us forward and look at, for the channeled information, look at words that could, and messages that could sort of bring either growth or change in our life. For this sign, it is to climb. I did get sort of a picture of fellow Libra walking up a mountain, climbing up a mountain, getting to that top to see what's on the other side. So there's a sense here of perseverance that all Libra need to sort of embody this month to be successful. And also the ability to try to enjoy the journey up the hill. Because so often we're focused on what's going to happen after we get there, and you're supposed to actually enjoy part of that journey going up the hill, and be careful and pace yourself. So all of those things come with that card. Okay, so now let's take a look at the cards for this month and see what information they have to yield for you. As always, if you're curious what deck I'm using, I will put a link to them in this, although this is a rare one, so you may have a harder time finding it. Okay. It is a month of opportunity. Right off the top, we see the Ten of Pentacles crossed by the King of Swords. Really good month for you to share and communicate, announce projects. I see a lot of really positive opportunities abounding with this. But let's look at everything and see how it all pans out for you. Okay. A lot of interesting, somewhat polarizing cards this month for you as well. So we'll look at that in a moment. Let's go ahead and pull your Catalyst card to see how all of this information is going to be linked together. Okay, so your key card this month reversed is Doubt. And with the reversal, it's showing unnecessary stress surrounding success, surrounding qualifications, surrounding your ability to get where you want, do what you want. And it says here, I release all the need to know all the answers. So know that part of that journey, part of climbing the hill for you is going to be to embrace, to accept, to confront the unknown. But you don't have to conquer it. You're going to sort of, it'll unravel, it will reveal itself. So try to check and keep under control the doubt that you feel this month. Now let's look at the cards and we'll better understand that. Immediately, it even looks very similar, is the Devil card in Hopes and Fears with the Doubt card. Both of them sort of, this is more of a mandala, but I see the spiral and I'm drawn to look at that. So the devil for you this month is self-doubt, is projecting your self-doubt onto others and kind of setting up an opportunity to fail before you've even begun. So don't do that. It's not necessary, okay? This is a cycle, as you can see here, that you can break. The devil here is not an actual thing. It's something that you do to yourself. Let's look at the positive energy of this month. That's your warning. The positive energy right at the center, 10 of Vesicles, aka the 10 of Pentacles, which is, as you can see illustrated here with the cornucopia, lots of opportunity waiting to happen. It's a little bit overdue or delayed for some of you, but I would say keep the faith. What we have here is King of Swords. King of Swords, of course, being all about your own ability to be successful, to project yourself in the areas of communication, of business. And I actually see you sitting in a very good position towards the end of the month. Some of you may even find a new contract, a new partnership, a new opportunity, and you may need to negotiate this month because I see Judgment reverse, and I also see this card which indicates to me a little bit of legal matters or contract signing, but it's a great month for new starts. As we see the Seven of Staffs in your crowning position, it does show a journey that is going to be started, that's underway. Work needs to be done. You've done a lot already, This year is about for many of you, you've already reached the top, and now it's just sort of about the next side, what's coming next, and where to take it from there. So I want you just to continue to stay the course and know that you've done a lot of the work already, which is fantastic. This is a card of perspective for many Libra. When you're looking at where you're at versus where you were maybe a year ago, the Nine of Chalices, the Nine of Cups is saying you've come a long way. The color in this card is absolutely stunning, and it's just this beautiful radiant glow. And I think a lot of you started to follow your sort of angel guides, your intuition, because the colors here, particularly this golden energy, to me is reading a very heightened, very holy energy. So what you need to be following right now, don't listen to other people's criticism of you. Of course, if it's something where you need to take in some creative criticism, that's fine. But look at the beautiful energy in this card. I like how it even sort of glows when I change it here. But you need to follow your own intuition, your own gut. You know where to go with this. And for many of you, you're holding space for something more. This is, to me, also a dreaming card, waiting for a new relationship. And patience is what this card is telling me right now. This isn't the time at the moment, because I see that you need to finish something first before that happens. When I'm looking here at the Empress card in the near future, what I see is the second and third week of the month are going to be about you really taking on like the next phase in this year in your life. It's almost like June has happened early for you. So you have to start projecting out and communicating. You'll notice, really, if I pull it close, there's a little butterfly here. It's probably not going to zoom in too well because of the glare on the card. But there's a little butterfly there. There you go. And so for this, it's about partly not scaring off an opportunity. We talked about doubt earlier. So here Guinevere is actually waiting for an opportunity to come to her. And so allow that, you need to be subtle, gentle, and not too aggressive when it comes to business interactions this month. Also, because that's sort of symbolic of the going from pupa to a beautiful butterfly, you're done with the transformation, many of you. So whether you've been working hard at bettering yourself, maybe you've been working out, maybe you've been going to school, maybe after years of working on something, you're ready to bring it to have other people share it. The transformation's done, and this is a great month, if you feel comfortable, to start to share it. Queen of Chalices in reverse, showing me that, again, I feel like this really goes in with the doubt card. Some of you may be wondering and asking yourself if it's okay to be loved, if it's okay to move on. And sometimes you hold something, whether it's your fear or whether it's the comfort of your companion, can sometimes be your work or be, again, a fear or a doubt. That's actually what's holding you back from finding true love. That's why the card's reversed. So release your sort of false partner and allow your true partner to come in, because you've been holding space for that. And that's why these cards are sort of in conflict. When I look at your environmental card with the Eight of Swords, it's interesting. We have release here, and these have an Arthurian sort of feel to them. It's almost like Morgan here or whatever, Morgana. With this, what I would say with the Eight of Swords, if there's any sort of tension that you're holding in your body or anything that, if you found that you've been snapping at people a little bit too much, because swords can be how you treat other people, try to do some sort of a physical release of the energy. A great time, I mean, whatever your choice is, whether it's spinning, hiking, running, walking, yoga, it doesn't matter. It all has the same net effect, which is a release of oxygen, of gas, of carbon dioxide, all of that, getting rid of that. So that's what you need to do, is to let go of the energy through the exchange of oxygen, sweat, all of that. So please make time for it this month. It's going to help you. It's going to help your, for some of you, it's going to help your blood pressure and your overall sort of your heart health. So work on that. I feel like it'd be really good. Libras sometimes tend to pull in some of the energy here, especially if you're not speaking your truth and not doing what you want. All right, so your outcome card is Judgment, but Judgment reversed. So a lot of you are maybe like waiting for somebody to validate you, or vindicate or make something feel like it's done. This is showing me, it almost reminds me of like Archangel Michael, but you're going to have to be the strong one here and move forward in your life with your own truth. And for some of you, affect the change that you want. So if somebody has been spreading rumors, for instance, you might have to approach them and say, this is how it is. Or for some of you that actually want to make something happen in your life, if it's a new job opportunity, or if you want to go out on a date with someone, this is about you opening up that opportunity, presenting your case in a way that seems convincing, compelling, and makes you a good match. So the power sits with you, as we see with Justice reversed. And also, don't misjudge yourself, because judgment is cutting right down into the devil, and it really reminds me of the doubt card here. Focus on all the positive, allowing opportunity to come to you, and then just with your own wonderful personality, because all Libra can basically be charming and be very good communicators. That's where you're going to work your magic. You've done most of the work, which is what I see here, to move on to the next phase. As far as love comes, because I know a lot of you want to know about love, what I'm seeing here for many of you, I wouldn't be starting like an engagement or a marriage this month. We see the Hierophant in reverse here in the deep past. It's a really great month, though, for friendships to grow, for new relationships to blossom. I'm not necessarily seeing a new love come in. I see the King of Swords as being the quintessential Libra card, king or queen. So I feel like that's attached to you. The only sort of card that could be applied to someone else is a water sign here, but it seems like you're not ready yet to meet that water sign. It is reversed. This could also be someone who's pretty difficult to deal with because of emotional ups and downs. So you could have a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces that could be a little bit demanding. That could also be tying up into the Devil and the Eight of Swords. So if that's the case, the Judgment card here is suggesting to release that pattern. Otherwise, the Judgment card is really tying into doubt and releasing that, and that's actually going to make your general emotional sort of well-being improve radically. One last note with the Hierophant in reverse. This is a month when you want to sort of break free of any sort of constraining or I would say anything that's limiting your ability to imagine who or what you want to be. Upright, the Hierophant's wonderful. It provides some context, some structure, etc. But reversed, it's showing that some of that's holding you back. So I do see many of you walking out and needing to explore. Not necessarily break off from things, but you need to have a little bit more of your own voice. So have the courage to move forward. Be the Seven of Staves. Take your ideas, share them. Start to seek out new partnerships and relationships this month. And for those of you that are looking for starting a family, there is a possibility for that around the third week of the month. But I would say overall this month is probably not the best month with the Devil in here. I would say if you could hold on that. I'm just noticing that, and that could be a question that some of you might be having. All right, so now let's take a look at your expanded forecast, and we'll start first with health, since I just was talking about health, and see what the cards have to say in regards to that. So, stuck in the mud. Okay, this is saying move, very clearly move. Particularly if you've been going through winter, again, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere and you're ready for a change, especially like the East Coast or the middle of the US or some parts of Europe where it's been cold, this is your time now to start to look forward to the change of seasons, get outside, good time to go to the gym. Many of you are too inactive, and I understand that is part of the seasons, but you do need to get out there and move a little bit more. Okay, now for wealth opportunities. Opportunity beckons, which is great, and that really goes along with the Ten of Pentacles, the King of Swords, also the Seven of Staves. And I do believe for those of you that need to, like maybe you're a contractor, whether you do sort of, you could be a manual labor sort of contractor, you could also be a creative contractor. This is a month where people are going to receive your work quite nicely. So get out there, try to circulate business cards or try to drum up business, check in with old clients that might need some sort of work done for them, and just say, hey, I wanted to see if you're available, if you need anything done, I'm available. So it's a good month to reach out, and I feel like you're going to continue to see growth, or at least sustain what you have. Not finally, we're going to look at love, and then we'll look at destiny. So for love, strength is what's key. And it almost rings true to me, like the strength card here, which is be careful of relationships where someone is trying to dominate your energy or tell you what to do. It's okay for you to sort of take the lead and say what you want this month. This is a beautiful card which shows that it's your month to be in control and to sort of help somebody understand what your perspective is. A lot of times people love you, but they don't understand what to do to sort of like connect with you, make you happy. So speak up, be honest, don't be afraid. Okay, finally, and most interesting to me usually, is what the destiny card is, what your big opportunity is for this month. It's this one. Okay. Follow your instinct. Something I've been saying over the course of this, and it really goes nicely with your catalyst, which is to climb that mountain. Sometimes as a lone wolf, which means you may have to step out on your own. You may not have the support of friends, colleagues, and other people in your life. But the wolf has wisdom, and it's strong enough to complete the journey on its own. Okay? So know that might be part of your calling. And that card also just really sort of connects here with the Seven of Staffs that I'm looking at, the courage and the wisdom to do it on your own. There's a little bit of solitude even in waiting for the right opportunity and then acting on it. So all of these hopefully will connect with you and give you the guidance that you need. Okay? Thank you so much. I want to just say I really do appreciate, for month to month, all of the kind words and the likes and the subscribes. Please keep that coming. That does encourage me. If you ever need more one-on-one advice, I do offer readings by telephone, by FaceTime, by Skype, and also by email. And usually there's about a month waiting, but I do have some rush appointments available if you need something sooner. Otherwise, keep in touch with me and feel free to connect on social networks. I'm on all the major ones: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I also have a newsletter, which is a great way to find out when the videos are posted. That's probably one of the most common questions I get. So if you sign up for that and you subscribe to the channel, you'll be the first to hear. Okay? Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a really fruitful month, and I would love to know for you guys if the Ten of Pentacles pans out. I hope you guys are able to tap into that flow of prosperity this month. I will see you again in 1 month's time. Take care of yourself in the meantime. So long.